So what is that? How do people find that in their life, or why don't other doctors do that?
I must say that that is part of my personality. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
And it's something I've tried to translate into my concept. And I do find with my staff, I train them to be able to be like that. And that's when I first come to realize how many people have just trouble being open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why aren't other doctors like that? I really don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with you have to protect yourself if you're a doctor or if you're in the medical field.
Yes.
You don't want your patients' problems coming onto you. And also for many doctors, medicine is a job. You go to your office, you do your job and you go home.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
And they're stressed out and they're overworked.
Right, yeah. And also doctors have a private life, so maybe they do have problems in their marriage, they have stressful children, they have financial problems. Yeah. So these are all things in the background that as a patient you don't see, but that's where his mind might be, while you're sitting there and he's hearing for the 20th time that you're having trouble with your blood sugar, and he's heard that all day. His mind's somewhere else. So I think that really does affect the way a doctor can open up and actually deal with patients.
Yes, I have a cousin who's a doctor, and I went to visit him a few months ago in San Diego, and he had about 20 people in his waiting room, and I said, "Why are you sitting here with me?" He goes, "It's okay, they could wait." I'm like, "But there's 20 people there. How long are they going to be waiting?" He goes, "Oh, some of them wait 2 hours, 3 hours, because I don't know." He goes, "But usually everyone's 5 or 10 minutes, so I could get them in and out. But I back them, I really book them every 15 minutes because people are late and I don't want to wait." I'm like, "But what about them?"
Right.
They're waiting, and you're 5 or 10 minutes, and if there's that many people waiting, he's going to be a little more, come on, chop chop, what's your problem? Oh, you have depression, this. Oh, here's a pill to take, here's this and that, Here you go, you're good, you know what, call me. Next, and he could get through, and he goes, "No, I could get through it, it's okay. So how's your dad doing? And how's that?" Like, what? You got people out there. And I was more stressed about them, but he's just like, so I think he's been in practice for a long time. So I think you're right that doctors are just, sometimes I'm just so exhausted by seeing so many people, and let me give them whatever the pharmaceutical company says, if you sell X amount of these, you get more money or whatever.
Yes.
So I love the idea of going to your office and you get to actually, it's not an appointment, it's a meeting. You're coming to share time with you. It's not about, I'm the doctor, you're the patient, and sit there and you're in your white coat, and it's very, it's like, I want to know you. Now once I understand the 3 U's, then let's prescribe what you need. Let's see what it is. Is it a mix of certain meds and infusion, or is it infusion, or is it, I also heard, or you told me, and your assistant, I believe, told me that they also could take home treatments and give them self shots.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. Will you share a little bit about that, and who would take them and why?
Well, that's our immune modulation with thymus extracts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's usually a course of 15 applications.
In a row, 15 shots every day, or one a day?
We do, for the first 5 days, it's 1 a day, and then for the next 5 weeks, it's twice a week. So it's 15 shots over a period of about 6 weeks. So in Germany, we do that as an injectable. Here in the US, it's actually an oral supplement that people can take. You put it under your tongue and just
But is
let it
it
be
as
absorbed.
effective?
It's not as effective as that way. So, if patients do want to inject it, that's completely up to them. We produce it as a sterile injectable. That's how we import it. But we can't label it as such, because then it will have to go through drug trials and things like that. So it's a matter of personal choice how it can be taken.
How effective is the oral?
To be honest, I really don't know, because I don't know any of my patients that have taken it orally, to be quite honest.